my name is Ladrina Wilson, and today I'm preparing this video for a submission for the TED Talk. The title of my talk is Walking in Your Whiteness, How to Courageously Disrupt Racism in America. I currently serve as a college administrator. I'm a PhD student at a Regent University, and I'm a Black American living in Iowa. Now you may be wondering, why is that significant? I mean, really, what can I tell you about how whites experience diversity, or for that matter, how they understand racism? Well, it turns out that living in Iowa, I have a lot of friends who are white, who don't have as many friends who are people of color, so inherently I have become their safe zone. Somehow my blackness has made me a resident expert. While I understand that may not be true, I have noticed a shift. Since the fall of 2015, when the presidential campaigns kind of ratcheted into full swing and the rhetoric and mudslinging hit an all-time high while simultaneously hitting an all-time low, I noticed that white people were approaching me, trying to have a better understanding of race and racism, having conversations with me that they hadn't had with their white counterparts. You see, whites were questioning whether they were doing enough. I had some friends who were approaching me and unnecessarily apologizing for microaggression they may have subjected me to unintentionally when they asked to touch my hair or when they told me I was so articulate. You see, for the first time, I had whites in my inner circle questioning their white racial identity and their position in the world. What I'd like the opportunity to talk with the Quad Cities community about is white racial identity, racism, and discrimination, and how each of us, even whites, play a role in combating all of these. I want to share data that explains ambivalent and avoidant behavior that whites may demonstrate when it comes to diversity dialogue. And I also want to provide strategies that will help people feel empowered to stand up in the face of racism and bigotry and combat those who may have views that are different than theirs or challenge them at the very least. If given the opportunity to present at the TED Talk, I can assure you that my presentation will be enlightening, engaging, and more importantly, it will be an opportunity to activate people. I think people have all the skills that they need to really stand up in the face of racism. They just need someone who's willing to show them how to do it. Thank you so much for considering my presentation, and I hope to hear from you soon.